Zack Snyder's new Netflix series, Twilight of the Gods, receives a first-look image and release window shortly after Rebel Moon, Part 2, the Scargiver's release date. After rising to prominence with his Dawn of the Dead remake and comic book adaptations 300 and Watchmen, Snyder directed 3 installments in the DC Extended Universe: Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Justice League. In recent years, Snyder has collaborated exclusively with Netflix on original movies, starting with Army of the Dead in 2021, followed by the sci-fi epic Rebel Moon, which released its second part on April 19. Now, shortly after Rebel Moon, Part 2's debut, Netflix Geek shared the first look and release window for Zack Snyder's animated Twilight of the Gods show. Check it out below. The image reveals the show's main protagonist, a Viking woman named Sigrid, and the post confirms that Twilight of the Gods is coming this fall to Netflix. Can Zack Snyder bounce back with Twilight of the Gods? Rebel Moon was a massive critical failure. Coming hot on the heels of Rebel Moon, Twilight of the Gods will arrive during a low point in Snyder's career. Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire was released in December 2023, and reviews railed against the film for its reliance on familiar sci-fi/fantasy tropes, which outweighed any aesthetic appeal it may have. At the time, Rebel Moon, Part 1 earned Snyder the lowest Rotten Tomatoes score of his career at 21%, and its audience score was only slightly better, but still rotten, at 57%. Snyder sunk to a new low as Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver failed to correct course and only compounded the issues from Part 1. The second part earned a dismal 15% score on Rotten Tomatoes, setting a new low for the director, and its audience score of 52% is the second worst of Snyder's career behind Sucker Punch. In turn, Snyder is looking to bounce back with his new Netflix series, Twilight of the Gods, which he may have a good chance of doing. Twilight of the Gods is inspired by Norse mythology, which is a strong suit for Snyder, as most of his movies deal heavily with mythology in different ways. The director has also dabbled in animation before, albeit to mixed reviews, with 2010's Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole. Snyder has also expressed interest in making an animated Army of the Dead, Las Vegas series to serve as a prequel to his 2021 film, though the project has yet to come to fruition. While Snyder wrote and produced the series, Twilight of the Gods is directed by Jay Olivia. The voice cast includes Sylvia Hooks, Stuart Martin, Pilu Espake, John Noble, Patterson Joseph, Rahul Kohli, Jamie Clayton, Christopher Hivju, Peter Stormare, Jamie Chung, Lauren Cohan, Corey Stoll, and Jessica Henwick. With both parts of Rebel Moon becoming streaming successes despite the horrible reviews, Twilight of the Gods should, if nothing else, see similar streaming success when it arrives on Netflix this fall.